So on that note, could I invite Margaret Stewart to come forward?
Good morning. I haven't got an online submission. I'm just going to read from my heart, as I normally do when I come into these things. So, hi, I'm Margaret Stewart and I live in St Albans, but very near Shirley Road, and I have raised several issues in my submission, but I'm only going to talk about one thing today. And this is, as stated in my submission, I was very disappointed to see that the rebuild of the Shirley Community Centre is still not in the long-term plan. As you are aware, the centre was a well-used, much-loved facility prior to the earthquakes for the local community, and despite the insurance payout, the centre has not yet been rebuilt. So the centre needs to be rebuilt for the local community to use. Our part of Christchurch has no other local facilities unless we jump into our cars and drive somewhere. My belief is the council is very firmly behind not jumping in your cars anymore and enabling people to walk and bike. So expecting us to drive across town to other community centres is not the answer to climate change. Our community is committed to having our centre rebuilt, and I'm a member of Shirley Road Central, a group set up by local residents to activate 10 Shirley Road and to make sure our community centre is rebuilt. So I'm just going to do a plug for Skip Day on Saturday at Shirley Road from 9 till 11:30. Bring along your rubbish and there'll be free sausage sizzle, and you can dump your stuff and also sign the petition and meet people in your community. So we want to get this community growing. A lot of people aren't even aware there was a community centre before the earthquakes because they've moved in after the earthquakes. We have a lot of migrants and refugees from different ethnicities going to a religious place to get that sort of thing isn't going to work for them, and there's also a lot of infill housing going in. So the population in the areas surrounding Shirley Road is actually going up, so we do need our community centre back, plus millions of dollars have been spent in other areas for community centres that weren't even there before the earthquake. So we had insurance on Shirley Road, so I'd like to see the council pulling that money out and putting it back into the community, into an area that's currently quite deprived and being let down following the earthquake, and we'd like to build that community up again. And that's it. And I see I've got 14 seconds left.
14 seconds.
So has anyone got any questions?
Well, I mean, the trouble is that if I say yes, then we'll go over the limit. But look, I mean, your submission's been very detailed. You've focused on the big issue, which is, I think, a very useful contribution to our consideration. And there are a number of other submissions that we're going to be hearing on the same subject, because we have been reading through them, and so you won't be the first. Your community board has raised issues around activation in the meantime, and also around the focus on getting that centre replaced. So you won't be the last. So thank you very much.
I am back on the 13th of May when the group submits as well. So if you do have any questions, save them till then.
I will.
See you all then.
Thank you very
Thanks a
much.
lot.
Thank you. And now